end result, but what did you see from this game that kept you in?
Well, gutsy effort by the guys. I thought we played hard. We had plenty of chances. We made 2 mistakes on 88, and he scores on both.
Way back in the first, the 5-on-3 that you had the opportunities on, maybe came back to bite you a little bit.
Yeah, for sure it did, but a lot of times that can derail you, and it didn't. Certainly, we would love to have that back, in a tight game like this. But you can't let it affect the rest of the game, which I didn't think it did. I thought we played hard. That's a really good team. We had our chances. I thought we checked really hard. Mando was really good. Just at the end of the day, the couple mistakes we made, ended up in our net.
Confidence building, though, when you see a young goaltender in just his second game against a team like this play the way he did.
Yeah, for sure. He looked confident. The goaltending has not been an issue. I thought our D did a good job. I thought Hamonic had one of his better games. He was really competitive. Him and Shabby, when they played together, played really well. And he was competitive. He didn't give anything. Shabby, played a ton of minutes and played hard. Really, it's not a whole lot of guys you're going to look down on. Yeah, you want to win the game, but again, it's one of the best teams in the league.
Coach, what do you think of Dylan Gambrell's game today? That first goal doesn't happen without his hustle, and then almost pots one of his own.
Oh, he did a great job. On our penalty kill. That's been one of the best power plays for the last 10 years in the league. Our penalty kill was outstanding. Gamby's one of those guys, and he just continues to work, never says a word, gives you an honest effort every night.
Coach, what can you say about Tim Stützle's game so far, especially in 2023?
Well, he's a dynamic guy that's competitive. I rely on him in all situations, penalty kill, power play, every scenario, face-offs. And that's a tough challenge. They get last change. They got their best D out against him. They got their top line out against him. And every night he's dangerous for us.
What did you think about Gauthier's debut today?
Thought he was good. Unfair to him. He never had a practice with us. Systems, line mates, everything that goes with it. But I thought he skated well, carried the puck, got a couple shots. So he'll continue to play more minutes as, we got a week of practice here.
Travis, despite the outcome here, I'm guessing that you're pretty satisfied with how your team played against this number 1 team.
Well, you hate to be the one to say it, but you're never going to be satisfied, obviously, with the loss. Understand your question.
Yeah.
A tough back-to-back, really difficult building to come into historically, no matter where that team is in the standings. They're the number 1 team in the league, so we feel like we've played them really strong, obviously, all season. And it was a good game for us this afternoon. Just a couple chances ended up going in the back of our net, but we felt like we were right there with them for, 55 minutes or so. It's a process. Got to build on it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, certainly a positive step in the process of trying to get to where they are.
Yeah, of course. We've been playing some really good hockey as of late, and I've said it throughout the year, when games haven't gone our way, you digest it and you move forward. And after last night's game, it was no different. After this afternoon's game, it's going to be no different as well. We did a lot of really good things. We know that. But at this time of the year, moral victories don't really count. We'll take the positives out of the game. And to your question, your comment, yeah, it's a process for us, and we got to keep the ball moving and the ball rolling in the positive direction, which we feel like it really has been as of late. So that's all we can do now is look forward to the next back-to-back games we got coming up.
Travis, really physical game here today. I think you guys had 34 hits and 18 block shots. Safe to say that was part of the plan coming into today?
Yeah, we some rinks in the league, I don't know, they seem like they're kind of smaller, tighter, and for me anyway, historically, this has always been a rink that it feels like everyone's right on top of you and there's not a lot of space. So it's always going to be a physical game out there. They're a big team. They grind you down low. They can really press you below the face-off circles in your defensive zone. So we had to be physical, and I think we were up for that challenge tonight on our side, and we knew that we had to get in some lanes and help Mando any chance that we had, and he played a great game tonight. It's a really tough back-to-back and a situation for him to come in, and he played exceptional. So that's another big positive for our group.
You guys got a first-hand look at what a first-place team looks like.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I thought we hung in there great, and like you said, that's a team that plays the right way every night and night in and night out, and they do the little things, and I think we kept kept up with them great on a back-to-back, but we can take away a lot from their game.
I was just going to say a pretty positive step in the process of hanging with teams like this, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think we're playing a good game right now too, and we stick with it, keep doing the little details, and keep the confidence up, and we're playing good hockey.
Dylan, your guys' goal doesn't happen today without the hustle you put in on that play to flip the puck back to Brady. Can you tell us what's going through your mind on a play like that?
Just trying to work to get the puck back. A couple guys changing, staying out there the extra second just to keep them in their zone. But it was a great finish.
I'm assuming you're liking where your game is at right now, personally.
Yeah, I think it's just a day-by-day thing. Trying to get better every single day. Staying patient too. That's a big thing too. So day by day, staying patient and just keep working to help the boys out.
Travis just finished saying this was despite the outcome, pretty positive step in the process of trying to get to a team like Boston.
They're best in the league for a reason. So, for us to kind of hang in there, a couple details that end up in the back of the net, but for the most part, we're almost kind of punch with them for most of the game.
A physical game from start to finish here. Was that part of the game plan?
Just want to leave it all out there. We knew we had 4 days off here and or however many until our next game, so we just wanted to leave it all out there. It's those are big games for us, and I know it's a big game for them too. It's they know we both know like the records this year of against each other, and then of course we're up against them, who's best in the league. So that was motivation for us, and it's confidence that at times we dictated the way we wanted to play, but they're a great team. But it's always a fun atmosphere to come here.
We used the word confidence on our broadcast and talking about your 22-year-old goaltender this afternoon.
It's great again. He made some huge saves for us. Both him and Sogi have been awesome for us. So, we just tried to limit our chances again tonight, and he stopped the door tonight on some pretty big plays.
What did you see from Julian Gauthier here today in his debut?
Made a lot of great plays out there. Of course, it's got to be different, a weird kind of adjustment, being new team, new systems, all in less than 24 hours. So I thought he looked good out there. He made a lot of plays, and you see the power in his game.